Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the Ethereum chart, we've got a little bit more clarity, I would say. Bitcoin has pushed higher and Ethereum followed. Yesterday there was a bearish setup on the chart, you might remember it, but I highlighted to you that if Bitcoin, or let's say it will likely be invalidated if Bitcoin decides to push further higher. This has happened. And it's, however, the white wave count that we had on the chart, that has now fulfilled its, let's say, first ideal, or it's reached the first ideal target for white wave 3 finally, which means I could put white wave 4 support onto the chart, which I've done, and I've readjusted the yellow count, which allows for a larger B wave. If you're interested in the larger daily time frame chart, I encourage you to watch yesterday's video. In yesterday's video I covered the daily chart and it gives you a good idea of where we are when it comes to the larger cycle, where we are talking about the yellow count now. This is however just changed into a B wave rally. So A wave down in 3 waves in wave 5, B wave rally, C wave down, and that B wave could reach 2,520. So let's talk about the microstructure here. So the white wave count is the count, and it will be difficult to distinguish between them. In the end, we just have to figure out if it more looks like a completed 5-wave move or a 3-wave move. At the moment, it's 3 waves anyway. And we've got 2 support areas. So the yellow scenario is basically following Bitcoin's yellow count now. A wave up, B wave down, and we're now moving up in a C wave. I see that potential, and I have been tracking that potential on various altcoin charts like Solana, Link, some others of an ABC structure. I think Matic as well, but here on the ETH chart it wasn't quite clear. Well, it was an ABC, but not necessarily this wave degree, but now we have some clarity. So the C wave in wave B is likely unfolding now. 1, 2, 3 might get one more high, then a 4, 5. Micro support here is 2,390 for yellow wave 4. Please note that the microstructures might easily shift, so 2,390 is not necessarily strong support. I find the support area that below a little bit stronger. It would be for white wave 4, which would allow the price to form a larger 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3. Wave 3 has reached the first ideal target, so I've added wave 4 support to the chart. Could do an A, B, C, and then if we go higher we have 5 waves. In this case, 2,328 is key support, but we also have support at 2,381 and 2,354. These are the relevant Fibonacci levels, okay? And from here, we can watch for a 5th wave, possibly to the upside, targeting 2,527 or higher. And both, especially the yellow count should reach 2,527. The white count should probably as well. I mean, for the white count, the next upside fib level is 2,510, but ideally it should push a little bit higher. Yeah, because the 1.618 is also just the first minimum for wave 5. Okay. And these are the key parameters that we should observe on the weekend. So I think we might see a weekend, especially Saturday, could just be correction, consolidation after we sort of saw that small rally yesterday. It's just important to observe the relevant fib support levels that we have on the chart here. Below 2,328, we would need to adjust the chart. Until then, the support levels cover at least one scenario here on the chart. And we can watch for higher against 2,328, and we are watching for the first reaction to one of these support levels. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.